everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Libin from InStyle Homes. Today, my clients will be sharing with all of you how they have successfully upgraded from a 4-room BTO flat to a condominium that is more than 1,500 square feet. We have actually gone through their numbers, checked through the timeline, and I have been with them for every step of the way. So right now, let us hear from them on what was the experience like.
Hello, my name is Xia, and this is my hubby Ken. Yeah, so I first got to know Libin through a mutual friend. So back then, she was doing some training to empower ladies to be more financially literate. So I really know she has the heart and the passion to help people make good decisions. So when me and my hubby wanted to upgrade to a condo, she's the first person who came to mind.
So I trust my wife, but turns out I actually trust the agent more. I think for me, it's very important to find the right agent for the very fact that the whole property journey is just a bit complicated. Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that I have somebody that is trustworthy and reliable as well. And most importantly, I think is the sincerity. Yeah. So she's very open. She's very sincere to talk about the whole process of what we have to keep in mind in terms of like upgrading. And then because it's quite a long journey, right? She broke it down into step by step for us, like how to prioritize like selling the property, and then later on moving on to helping us to streamline and find the right property for us in terms of upgrading.
I think most importantly, Libin helped me and Ken kind of allay our concerns in upgrading, especially since young, we have been living in HDB all our lives. So upgrading to a condo was very daunting for us. There was a fear of unknown. So Libin and her hubby, Daniel, took an extra effort to bring us to look at different units so that we can really imagine how it feels like living in a condo and enjoying its facilities.
So for us, the reason why we wanted to upgrade was one, due to trying to increase the amount of livable space, so to move to a bigger space. But also secondly, I think, or rather more importantly, it's really down to the financial reasons, right? A lot of us are looking for capital appreciation as well. And then we foresee in terms of like the property climate over here in the HDB, probably the pricing may start to plateau over the next couple of years as we hear more and more news about like upcoming BTOs and the supply. Yeah, so we thought that moving into private property will allow us to continue to have some room to grow in terms of our assets. Really.
So from the start, like what was some of the questions that you have in your mind before you all even started? Like before you all came over to my place, I remember that time. Yeah, so I think y'all were very uncertain. Y'all were not sure what to expect and whether the finances make sense for you or not. So can y'all still remember what were some of the questions that y'all have at the back of your mind?
No, I think ultimately, in terms of the numbers wise, we wasn't sure whether we are, being too ambitious, we are dreaming too far off. So Libin was very down to the actual breakdown of like how we can actually step by step achieve our goals, our targets, and then say whether it makes sense or not at the very end of it. So it's a very practical approach. And even before the finances, I think she talked through us. I think it's not just about the numbers, it's about our lifestyle, it's about what actually we will be comfortable with. Yeah. So it's about alignment in terms of setting the goals and all that before we look further into, or we actually have an Excel spreadsheet that look further into the numbers. Yeah. So before that, I think we prepped through like mentally about whether we were ready to make such moves. Yeah.
For me, will be 2 points. One is the affordability part of things. So I think Libin, I felt that you kind of assure us to look at a home that meets our budget and something that we can both afford within our income ceiling. Yeah. So the second thing was also about imagining what it feels like to move to a condo. So I was actually quite worried about number one, whether it will be a seamless transition per se, right? Especially coming up with what I thought was useful was that you helping us to come up with a timeline when we are going to shift our HDB, and then whether we can move into the condo seamlessly lah. So we can avoid the hassle about maybe renting a place first and then doing all the logistically headache of moving. So at one go, really shift in from HDB to a condo easily. So that was something that eased the worry lah.
Okay, that's good. So are you happy with the purchase?
Yeah, definitely.
Why
Yeah.
you all happy?
I would say we are more confident than I mean, of course, moving in is a good thing. We are excited as well. But I think it's more importantly looking at the big picture where we foresee ourselves to be. So we like that, of course, it's very convenient. The location is great. Yeah. So all of that, we actually already did the groundwork, the homework, right? Which are the areas that we look into. And of course, throughout the whole buying process, Libin was there throughout. They give us a lot of reassurance and always bring us to many different, projects to actually look at the actual unit itself and explore. So we took time on that. It can be tiring at times, but I think, she's there all the while to assure us and also to help us weigh the pros and cons. So again, we actually broke it down into like how we actually rank each of the project, each of the listing that we went through. So it became a very systematic way for us to make our decision. Then thereafter, we know it's a very practical one. It's a confident type of purchase where we know it's a much sought after, bigger space. And given that is location that is right beside the MRT, we are actually very confident of the purchase. Yeah.
And then I think, Ken, you also mentioned the part about capital appreciation lah. So beside having a bigger space for better comfort, I think what's most important was that both Libin and Hahabin and Daniel also assured us that having a bigger space, which means a bigger square feet, will also give us a greater potential for cap gain. Something that I think we are also looking at, right, as one of the key goals lah towards upgrading. So thanks for assuring us on this, Libin.
Happy to be back. Someone we went to see so many units, then we still go and make our friends show us their house.
Yes.
So that was quite fun.
Projects
Hear from the locals.
Many projects that we went in the east lah, right?
Yeah,
Treasures at Tampines, then Waterfront series, Baywater.
Archipelago also.
Yes.
Okay, so the thing I enjoy very much when I serve clients who are also like our own friends, right, is that it's very fun. It's not like very rigid. Then when we are hungry, then we go and eat lunch or dessert. Then we can eat ice cream, waffles. Which is something I really enjoy.
So it doesn't feel like a very transactional thing with Libin. In fact, it feels like a friend thing, like a friendship thing that sort of like it's a very mutual and a very cozy kind of friendship, right? As we journey this together, we also talk and laugh over waffles, over food, over lunches, ice cream, and also orange juices and stuff like that. So it was a enjoyable journey with both Libin and also Hahabi Daniel.
I think they were very responsible So anytime we have questions, we will just chat or text over, and then they were very responsive as well. So all of our questions are always being answered very promptly. And also back up with reasons that we felt that it makes a lot of sense. So it really helped us in terms of our decision making, and then we were able to break it down into what our preferences and then versus what is actually practical and reasonable on the ground. We have to weigh both the macro factors as well as what we wanted.
That's important.
We definitely will recommend Libin. So find somebody that I think it's very comfortable to talk to, rather than something that will only give you just a professional view but without their friendliness. It's actually a lot easier for us to work with, and then we can share our thoughts and ideas very openly, and then they will share with us to how we can approach it in the a wise manner, I would say.
I think the whole journey with both Libin and Daniel was a very patient and a very cozy one. There was no rush into making these very important decisions in our life, right? And it was only at a point where we want to exercise an option, or we thought we should put in a good price for the property? Was there some urgency, right, and motivation to move us forward? But other than that, I think the whole journey was very enjoyable. It's a very enjoyable one.
And that was the sharing from my clients. I hope you all have gained plenty of insights from their experience. If you all wish to buy or sell your own properties or want to find out a bit more, feel free to reach out to me. I'm Libin from Install Home once again, and I'll see you at my next episode.